that heat energy to the metal.
Did you want to ask him, Connor? You had a good question for him. He had a question.
Oh yeah, go for it.
What did it do?
What happened to the...
What happened to it?
When we put that inside there? Well, with these, since we have the nice small pieces, our nice small pieces, even though it's denser than water, we can get those to sort of skim right on the surface. You see some of those moving around? And as they change quickly then into solid to gas, that sort of propels them right across the water right there. So we get this, you know, we can get these nice little movements back and forth.
You mean they can get a little, but they're still live, but they can get little, even you can't see them?
Well, but when we break, can you see how like some of the little pieces then go shooting across? Yeah, the surface. That's what happens as we break that surface area there. Oh, did it come off?
But eventually he didn't see any, so he was wondering what happened to the dry ice.
Just like then, here we see on this one, just like the ice cube melts, it melts into the water, so we can at least still see it. But the dry ice, as it melts, it's turning into gas. So it's going out into the room around us. So as it loses that gas, you know, they get smaller and smaller, and then as it all turns to gas, we don't see it anymore. Now I have one more, because I have some, I'm going to do one more since you guys are still here if you want to see something else.
Okay,
Sangmi,
I'm going to take a really hot spoon.
Sangmi, here.
Yes.
Sangmi,
And I'm going to touch it to a piece of dry ice. Ready? Let me put it onto the... Is that nice? You don't like that noise? When we do, see it's sizzling by itself a little bit too. The temperature difference is so big between this really hot water and that really, really, really cold dry ice that when I touch the two together, it kind of makes a whole bunch of little mini explosions as our dry ice turns into gas. And as it turns into that gas so quickly, it starts to vibrate that spoon, and that's what's making those noises right there. Whoop. Yeah, maybe I'll just get the spoon really hot, and I'll put the dry ice right into it too. Whoop.
Cool, huh?
What sounds, Sangmi?
Sounds good. It's crushing up the ice.
Well, it's gonna help go a lot faster. So if I took then a piece and put it into hot water, it's gonna go a lot faster. Just because the temperature difference is so much bigger. Now, have you been up to our fog room before? On the
Yes.
Now, we make water vapor, but we don't make it with dry ice up there. It's the same stuff essentially as what's coming out of here. We're getting our water vapor out of the hot water, but we make ours with ultrasound, which essentially just vibrates the water really quickly and turns it into vapor.
It's going everywhere.
What is it?
It is.
What does the vapor feel like? Does it have a temperature? Does it have a feel? What does it feel
It's
like?
really hot.
Sangmi, is it
Yeah,
hot?
it'll feel like the water because it's coming from the water.
Wow.
You hear that bubbling sound?
After it goes off of the cup, it just
Cup
goes
it?
to cold.
Sangmi,
After it melts already, it won't make that bubbling.
Yeah, so it'll go a lot faster than the ones in the cold water or in the soap because it's so much hotter, so it'll go faster.
Whoa, that's pretty cool.
That's really cool.
Whoa!
This is science, Connor. This is what your daddy does when he teaches science in school.
Yeah.
Well, that one's still going. Hasn't completely melted in there yet. And you see, we can get, should make some little streams there. So now we can see those little jets fire, and it'll start to move itself around there.
Mama here.
Yes!
Whoa.
세미야 이거 느낌이 어때요? 느낌 부드러워요? 어때? 느낌이 어때요?
这个雾是热的还是冰的还是凉的？
부드러워요.
好吧，
신기해요? 뭐 같이 보여요? 상미 뭐 같이 보여요?
告诉我呀，妈妈不知道。
버버.
这个雾是热的还是冷的？
상미 불어보세요. 후 하고 불어보세요.
为什么是热的呢？
Nice job.